3, 2, 1.
Welcome back.
God damn it.
He's black. I'm white, and you're watching.
Something about that ain't right. Oh, you're watching Livin Fast, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Another episode. As we said last time, I am indeed not white anymore, and that is a white man. So that is actually, there's no episode. You can click off right now. We wanted to inform you that the rumors are true. We each pulled a Michael Jackson. You know, it happened. How much shit do we have in the mini fridge, by the way? Is there anything in here to drink?
I think there's a Celsius or a Prime.
Yeah, buddy.
Is there a Prime?
Oh, there's a frozen one.
Hey, you got the Celsius.
You want the Celsius, Garrett?
Nah, dog. I don't want you. You have nothing to drink. I have it. See? Me? I got my jug.
You got that jug?
Yes, sir.
Oh, dude, it's frozen as shit. Look and feel that. Oh. You want some of this, Bobby? Oh, he's got his Modelo's. Forgot. Bobby over here taking
Speaking
shots.
of Modelo's, if you guys are ever interested in getting Modelo's, if you're all of the age of 21,
don't drink. I'm just saying. This is a PSA, guys. This is not a podcast. This is a PSA. Don't drink unless you got divorced after paying off a house, and then your wife your ex-wife now makes you pay alimony, right? You're allowed to drink in that situation. We're okay with that.
or if you lose your kids, that can be tough. Like to the
fuck
wife.
them kids.
Okay, Lil Yachty.
Okay, man, fuck them kids. I ain't about that shit. All right, let's make a proper intro because we fucking suck at this. Garrett, what are we filming?
We are filming the 4th episode.
Whoo, yeah, buddy. This is episode 4. We're doing great, right?
Yes, sir.
We talked about video games.
On the last one.
Yeah, it was, and movies, you know. So, I have a story that I like to tell everybody. It's a weird story. So, you know how on, like, Snapchat and shit, you occasionally get those fake accounts that will try to get you to pay for their, like, subscription of porn?
Yeah, they'll send pictures and then links.
Generally speaking, I'll text them and be like, bitch, I got Safari, and block them. Right? Bitch, I got Safari.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna pay for porn. Are you kidding me? How desperate you think I look? But I didn't do this time. So I guarantee you this is some dude that is just working with whoever, and they're using their account, and they're getting paid to just sell to people, and they're flirting. But yeah, she goes, baby, you should buy my subscription. She sends a video of or a picture of her face first and says, I want to have sex with you. And then she sends the video of her.
What's the
buddy, you know what that is.
Okay.
She living fast, you know what I'm saying? She's getting that 3-piece combo from Cane's, man. That's what she's doing. So she sends that to me, and I go, that's it? So right now, in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna swindle this motherfucker for as much free porn as I can. And I'm also going to try to get them to subscribe to the podcast. That was my main goal. So she kept sending shit, and in the first video I go, what are you wearing? She goes, what do you mean? I said, you're shaking your boobs on camera, right? With a Christian cross necklace on. I go, thy hath sinned, have you not? And she sends a link and goes, baby, just go follow this. And I go, all right, listen. Takes a lot more than that to get me to join this, all right? So she this is where it gets stupid. So I got another video, and I go, listen, before we even have a conversation, you got to go subscribe to the podcast. The motherfucker didn't follow this fucking podcast. Shit, I'm cursing. But basically, I kept trying to get her to follow.
We'll bleep it out.
No, we won't. So, Bobby, are we bleeping this out?
It's up to you. If you want to bleep, we can bleep it. If you don't
Fuck them kids, bro. We ain't bleeping it.
But continue with your
We
story.
might. I don't know. And when we get bigger, we'll bleep it. But for now, the production value is enough to pay for this Celsius and my lack of will to live. Anyway, so she kept sending me links of trying me to buy this, and she would not respond to me saying subscribe to the podcast, right? So I was getting a little frustrated. So finally she sends me 2 more videos. And listen, I've seen better. Listen, you can't come to me with mediocre product trying to get me to pay for it when I can find the same stuff on Safari. It's just not worth it, buddy. So naturally I sent her a photo of me taking a shit. Or not of me taking a shit, but like the shit.
Oh, you took, like, okay, I thought you were, like, on the toilet.
No. It's like just from my point of view, looking down at the toilet. The reason why this is more strange is because my shit was purple.
Why was your shit purple?
Well, that's a medical issue we have to figure out. No. My
eggplants?
My family made the fuck eggplants.
They're purple. Purple food?
What the fuck? That's a really bad dick joke that someone's gonna try to make. No, I ate beets, and beets really fuck with your like piss and shit color, man. So the whole thing's purple, and I sent it to that, and I got left on a red. And I was like, "What's the matter, baby? You don't want to subscribe to my podcast? It's that good shit." I put
the smirk emoji?
Yeah, and I put the little quotes around it because it was literally my shit, man. Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be the thumbnail of this episode. Garrett, how you been since we last spoke?
Dude, I've been doing good. I went to my alumni night, saw some old friends, saw my old band teacher. He didn't call me Garrett though.
He didn't call you Garrett? What did he call you?
Swole Garrett.
Swole Garrett.
Yes, sir. He sees the muscle, he sees the hustle, because we live in fast.
The muscle, the hustle. Why do we see that?
Because we live in fast, baby.
Oh, shit.
But I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Have you, like, with a real girl, like, you know, a girl you know that's in real life and it's not like some guy behind the screen trying to
She was real. What are you talking about, man?
Have you ever gotten, like, a booty pic or something like that to those lines?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you
100%.
respond to that, man?
Listen, I talked about it, I think, on the first episode, although we cut it. I think we cut it because I didn't want her to get mad, but at this point, I'm not going to name drop it because I'm not trying to be too much of an asshole. So we'll call her Sally like we did last time.
Sally's back.
Sally sent me an unsolicited ass photo, which I will say, right? There are worse things to be sent. All right? It's the truth. As long as it's from a girl. I've gotten a couple dick pics just randomly. I'm like, I don't think any of us want this, man. This is a little weird. I'm not comfortable with this. But she sent me a full U-Haul truck, buddy. Like I was shocked. I was like, I didn't think you had that. But why are you sending me this? And I go, you're probably, I know full well you're sending this to multiple people. You're just horny right now. I'm not stupid.
Did she own up?
She owned up. You got to give her credit. She owned up, man. Shout out to Sally. You know who you are.
I really thought you were gonna shout her out.
And now she's got a homecoming date.
But
because she's still in high school and she's still trying to fucking send me this. Stop it. Get some help. Stop. I don't want your ass.
Yeah, but I got sent a booty pic once by one person because I was painting and I got a little frisky. I was like, you know what, I'm working hard, painting, making money. Why not? I'm bored. Send it. Got it. And then guess how I responded? Because this is my first ever booty pic. I've never had one.
You were excited.
I said nice. Just N-I-C-E. I fucked up, dog. I did not know. I didn't know what to say. I just said nice.
You fucked up. Why'd you do that?
Because I didn't know what to say. Was I supposed to say, like, goddamn? I didn't want to lie. It was just, it was nice.
It wasn't good. It
wasn't U-Haul.
It wasn't great. It wasn't a U-Haul.
It was like a minivan. Like, you know, it's decently round, pretty nice.
I don't know. It was a minivan, man.
Yeah.
That girl looks like she's a soccer mom. The soccer mom mobile. Is that what it was?
Kind of.
You know, that's just. You said nice. Dude, in order for her to send that, she had the blood pumping, the juices flowing, the ocean going the right motion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you just fucking ruined that.
But it was like 9 a.m., bro.
It's 9 in the morning?
I was painting. I painted apartments.
What the fuck? 9 in the morning, booty pics.
Yes, sir.
Dude, you should have left that job and went straight to her house. If that's the game plan, that you did not follow through on
I
that.
ruined it with the nice.
You did.
Yeah.
Because we all know what the answer she's looking for.
Yeah. No, I treated her wrong. But she's a good person. Life moves on.
But she's a good person, man.
Life moves on. I fucked up in the
Life moves on. Life lives fast.
Sometimes you just think with the wrong head sometimes, brother. Sometimes.
You gotta think with the right head, man. That's a key thing, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, it's a fucking struggle if you're doing that shit. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you, what was it? I was training the other day, and this fucking dude, so we would be grappling, and I started doing this after him. It's hilarious. Be grappling, and he, so I pulled guard. If you know what that is?
Nah, really. I know strike and jabs. That's about it.
All right. Well, Garrett's
grapples.
basically he got me to the ground, but I pulled guard, so I put my legs around so I could hit his hips. That way, I wouldn't let him posture up and beat the shit out of me. It's just like the most technical and simple way for me to put it.
Did you toss him? Like grab him with your legs?
So every single time that the roles reversed, he would do this. He'd go, knock, knock. And he'd hit me on the head, right? And I go, what? He goes, knock, knock. And then finally I punch him. I go, who the fuck's there? And we literally sat there. I can't remember what jokes he said. We sat there for like 10 minutes during the duration of rolling during class, just saying knock, knock jokes. And my coach is looking at me like, what the what's he doing? Don't worry about it, buddy. We're telling knock, knock jokes.
Every time you hit each other, knock, knock.
Dude, I do stupid shit like that though. I'll be like sparring or grappling. I'll just go, so, punches me in the face. How's your day been? Punches me in the face again. Clearly not that good if you're being this big of a dick.
Punches you in the face again.
Yeah, man. But we're gonna flip the script on this episode. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Look me in the eyes. Garrett.
Yes, sir.
Jesus, what the fuck did the mic come to? What the fuck? How's your love life? Always a good idea.
Just like my dad, brother. At the moment, non-existent.
Jesus!
It's okay, guys. It's my dad. I can joke about it.
I can't, though. That's fucked. If I do it, I look like an asshole. Well, I'm always an asshole. It's okay, man. If I'm an asshole, everyone goes, it's just Ethan. Dude. Yeah. Why is it non-existent, buddy?
I've just been working, been focused on other things.
What are your ex-girlfriends doing?
They're like my dad. Non-existent.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's pretty good. Something's happening.
I did have a crush-like thing back in high school, but I fucked that up too.
God damn it, Garrett.
Dude, I'm not good with signals. Apparently, I was given the look. Your boy don't know the look.
You know what? You don't know what the look is?
No,
Bobby,
I'm too friendly.
you gotta show him what the look is for us.
Show me, Bobby.
That's the look right there. It's just the subtle...
Just the...
Bobby looks a little smashed right now, man. Bobby, I thought we talked about this whole drinking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We love you, Bobby. We just want you to do better.
We love you, Bobby. This would be the funniest moment if you were going to do it. He just pulls out from behind him and just cracks a fucking beer or something. Like, hold on. Give me a minute.
Nah, I don't drink. I'm under 21.
I actually have never drinked. And I'm proud of that fact. I don't drink alcohol. It's fucking... I've seen so many family members... I don't know, I want to say so many. I've seen enough family members of mine where I saw them drink and I was like, that's probably not a good idea.
Okay.
You know? So, a couple... I mean, I have videos of family members doing dumb shit. And then I have videos that are priceless. Where I have a video of two grown men crying because my cousin... Sarah, shout out to Sarah. She's never gonna watch this. She hates me. Because Sarah's never had a double Deckler sandwich, whatever the fuck that is.
And how's that your fault?
I don't know, but 2 grown men were crying about it, like genuine tears, because they were that wasted. And then her dad, it's her dad and my brother. And they've never had a double Deckler sandwich, and that I don't understand. And my brother, he's kind of like you. He used to be bigger, and he lost a lot of weight, and he's maintained a certain, like, clearly, if you were to look at him, you wouldn't go, oh, this is peak male physique, but he's in decent shape for what he was. I'm super proud of him for it. Like, in a lot of ways, and me seeing him do that kind of motivated me to get where I am today.
Was he working out before you started working out?
Yeah.
Okay.
My weight was, I never had like a real issue with weight though. It was just I was chubby and I had poor self-image. With him, I think he kind of knew that if he continued to go down that path, not that he was like fucking obese by any stretch of the imagination, but he was out of shape for sure. And there was thoughts of him joining the military at the time. And then he was like, I'm just going to go work out with my friends. I'm going to actually try. I'm going to put myself through these workouts. And he lost a lot of weight, man. I was super proud of him.
Hey, good shit.
Yeah. So I'm proud of you too, man. You came a fucking long way. Like, Garrett would be giving that seat stretch marks right now if it was the old Garrett.
I would have broke it. Dude, like on a rental, this fucking handle.
That handle's one
it's a
bad day.
Yeah. But,
what were we talking about? Drunk people?
We started, yeah. One time, bro. So the thing about me when I drink apple juice.
Yeah, Garrett's never legal, for legal reasons, never drinking anything in his life.
Yeah, I'm 20 right now, so.
Yeah.
But when I drink apple juice, some girl asked me to give her to be honest. So guess what your boy did? He liked this girl too.
Did you say she was nice?
No, I was honest. We're gonna call this girl
Linda.
Kelly. No.
Oh, Kelly? Kelly's pretty good.
Linda's my grandma's name, so we're gonna go with Kelly. Shout out to grandma.
R. Kelly. Free to homie. No, don't. I think he's horrible.
I don't know if I could say this story.
We can't.
No, like your R. Kelly joke. She could be considered R. Kelly if you know about No, I'm not gonna even say it. But
just tell the story.
Kelly, I called Kelly because Garrett had a crush on Kelly, and Kelly and I were just talking, vibing, and then Kelly asked Garrett to be honest about how she looks, and Garrett was pretty drunk. It was his birthday.
Not drunk, apple juiced.
Yeah, pretty drunk off the apple juice.
He was juiced.
Yeah, but so the to be honest happens, and I gave it on a rating like this. I said on Instagram and social media, you look like a 9 out of 10. You look really, really beautiful.
Hold on, before you finish it, we're on a projection, right? Here's the roof. We're about to hit the roof. We're about to fucking drop down a little bit. So I'm prepared, Bobby. Prepare yourself for the amount of dumb shit that drunk Garrett, juiced Garrett, is about to say. Continue.
And in person, and I stated this too, without makeup, a 2 out of 10.
Jesus Christ. Why a 2?
Because that's what she looked like to me.
One baby wipe and her whole fucking future is gone.
Yeah, but no, she's doing good. She's going to college now. She's doing her shit.
You got to think about it this way, though. That was while he was drunk.
Yeah.
Imagine how ugly she is when he's sober. Dude, you must have been a real asshole if you were sober.
No, I could actually.
Oh, you probably wouldn't have said anything if you were sober.
I would have been nice about it. I would have been like, I think you're beautiful.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Move on. You know, nobody gets slapped or kicked in the nuts.
Nah, dude, it was over the phone. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were like at a party.
I was safe there. Nah.
Oh, then you could have literally said whatever.
But in my defense, though, she also. There's a lot with Kelly. Back in my good old days in high school, there's this other kid that liked Kelly. We're calling him Kevin.
Gilbert.
Kevin and Kelly. There we go.
Oh, Kevin.
Kevin was a little younger than me by a couple years. Kelly was my age. So
he's cougar chasing, bro.
Hey,
and about that life.
Kevin ain't doing a lot of smart choices right now. We don't support Kevin's actions.
Oh, wait, Kevin.
Yeah.
I recognize this name.
His name is Kevin. I'll tell you on who it is after the podcast. You'll know the whole scoop. But Kevin came in, and I liked this. And Kevin was in the same.
You
group.
liked it when Kevin came in. Pause.
Sorry.
Clip it. Clip that. That's a soundbite. Oh, I loved it when Kevin came in. Yeah, clip that shit. Anyway, I apologize.
Kevin came into the high school, and we were in this tennis group.
Okay.
And in tennis, we were in the same like grouping. Like we had the same skill level. Kevin, Kelly, and me. And so I told Kevin because he's new and I thought we were gonna be boys. I liked Kelly. Yada yada. I got Kelly's number first day.
Big mistake.
Yes sir. Yes sir. I told all this stuff happens when Kelly and Kevin get together. Kelly rejects me a day before, gets together with Kevin the next day, and then they tell me in person. Yes sir. Yes sir.
Kevin's a dick.
Nah, that's on Kelly. Me and Kevin, like I thought me and Kevin were friends, but it wasn't mutual, so I can't blame Kevin.
These
Only
girls,
blame Kelly.
man. Dude, I heard some shit about this. This really pisses me off. There are very few good girls in this world anymore. I feel like they're a fucking dying breed.
Yeah.
Just how the good guys are a dying breed too. I only know a handful of them. I got me and like 3 friends. One of them's questionable, and then the rest of them are just like, I'll stick my dick in anything that moves. You know, they're like those guys. Dude, I know a couple guys that stick their dick in a fucking meat grinder if it had a chance of feeling nice. There's some dumb people in this world. But yeah, my buddy, all right? My buddy was, actually, hold on. He told me to say this, so I'm going to say it for his 4th shout out in a row because I've given him a shout out. Jackson. He wanted me to tell you hello.
I already saw him. Hey,
Quote,
Jackson.
The almighty co-host. We are almighty co-hosts, Garrett.
I'll appreciate that, Jackson.
Damn right. Anyway, so Jackson, I'm fucking calling this girl out, man. Jackson's ex-girlfriend is a fucking piece of work. She's an asshole. And listen, I've said some... by and large, I've never really said anything that's too stupid in terms of a girl did me or a buddy of mine wrong, and I got kind of like went after her for it. I've never really done that. I've been, seriously, by and large, I've only had like one real moment where I kind of slipped up and felt bad about it. And the first chance I had, I apologized for it. And even then, the amount of shit I did for that girl, building up to that compared to how much shit she put me through, we still ain't even. So, getting back to the point, this girl, so that her and my buddy Jackson broke up, right? Cool, it is what it is. Then she fucking FaceTimes him, right? With this other guy in her bed.
Are they what we can assume?
I don't know. I never asked. I felt like it was a little too much for me to push. I'd imagine no, considering that these I think they're junior and seniors. I don't know. I have one of my buddies is a senior, and then Jackson's a junior. But we've been friends since we were fucking 3 years old.
What's the nickname for this girl? Or are we just saying?
Oh, I'm saying her name's Dinah. She's not cool at all.
Oh, that's her real name?
Yeah, that's her real name. Dinah.
Oh, hey,
What you do is cold-blooded, but go ahead.
Dinah, you're a bitch, but continue. Yeah, no, that's not cool. That's not
Well,
cool.
it gets worse. Turns out she said that she was going to some family function, right? And why she couldn't hang out with her Jackson. I don't know the exact specifics. Some of these details might be wrong, but the general idea and plot of it's true. She was with him then and was still dating Jackson. So she was talking to this other dude while talking to Jackson. You want to know what makes it even worse? Remember that old freaking thing I told you about? Birds of a feather will flock together. Listen, her friend, the day Jackson and her break up, I'm saying this now, I don't know which friend it is, Dinah, because if you're watching this, your friend was trying to hook up with Jackson and saying, quote, I can treat you better than whatever she ever did, or something like that. I can treat you better than she ever did. Your own friend did that. You're compadre. You're tight like this. Like that. I don't know what's this.
Girls really friends, though.
These bitches be bonkers, bro.
Dude, I used to be friends with Kelly, and Kelly would tell me all the girl drama. Same as my buddy. Actually, no. Yeah. And my buddy. I can't think of a fake name. I don't know why. I'm trying to think of a fake name that begins with an I. We're going to call her Jackie.
ISIS. Fun fact: there's a girl from our school that got the nickname ISIS.
I thought there was actually a girl from her school that was named Isis.
No, that's a nickname. I don't think it's her real name, but everyone called her ISIS.
That's tough. Was she?
A buddy of mine is friends with her right now. I haven't spoken to her forever. Apparently, she's doing all right.
I don't remember what she looks like, but does she have any type of dark skin pigment? Because that's gonna suck really bad if so. No, like that'd be actually awful.
No, I think she's white.
Okay, Isis, you're doing okay.
Yeah,
Right.
you don't walk into an airport if your name's ISIS and you happen to look not white. It's not gonna go well at all.
Dude, nah, dude. If someone did that to somebody, imagine we're at the airport, we're going flying somewhere, and we see someone get their ID card, and then they get at this guy named ISIS. I feel like that's a little racially motivated.
Yeah, and then someone behind him goes, Allah Akbar! And then everyone freaks the fuck out. I can say that, right?
I hope you know
it's a joke.
There's gonna be like a 10-minute clip, 20-minute clip by the end of the year of ways of why Ethan's canceled. Just clips.
We'll make it. We're doing that. Top 10 reasons why Ethan should never be allowed to live again. I'm a sack of shit human.
But you brought this up earlier, and I forgot about it because I did not treat this person right either back in my young age of 12 or 13. But I did have a girlfriend at one point.
You did?
Yeah, at a camp. It was like one of those camp girlfriends.
Man, you get the... I can't say that. Oh, I can't say that at all.
We held hands.
There you go.
In the woods. And then got yelled at. But I tried to break up with her during camp, bro.
What a fucking pimp.
She was... Well, yeah, do you know why?
Why?
Because that's when me and the boys started playing Magic the Gathering. That's where I started playing. And I wanted to play Magic with the boys, dog. The boys wanted to hang out with me. So I had to break up with her.
I'll be honest. I'd do the same. Magic the Gathering is better than just about any of these girls, man. Honestly. Dude, I get made fun of all the time because I'm not actively trying to seek females and trying to get laid and all that. Like, that's so stupid. Why? I worked with construction workers all the time, and one of my coworkers I talked about earlier, Bobby, who's got the problem, he had a role. It was always be tapping. We know what he's talking about. I'm not gonna go into depth because it's fucking stupid. And he tried to like explain to me why this is a good idea, and I go, "You're an idiot. This isn't smart at all."
How old is he?
He's 30 something.
How many children does he have?
0, but he's I'm shocked
That's
too.
the real kicker.
I'm positive he's probably gotten someone pregnant, and she did one of those not PG-13 things that we can't talk about on this channel. But dude, you're an idiot. He's cheated on like 3 or 4 girlfriends. He openly told me, and he goes, "I only regret doing it one time because she was hot." And I go,
"That's not good."
He'll never have any form of trust ever built with any girl ever, or really anybody ever. I don't trust guys who are actively screwing up relationships and fucking a bunch of people, because clearly you don't give a fuck about your relationship with this fucking boom, man. You don't give a fuck about your relationship with certain girls and friends that you hook up with. So how the fuck are you gonna give a damn about your homies? How you gonna do that?
That's a good question.
I don't understand. There's a good reason why all of my friends aren't fuckboys.
The only thing I could think that would make sense is that, like, you treat the women these ways because you care about everything else. So, like, you don't want the relationship part, and you just want to feel the pleasure because you're too busy with work, hanging out with other people, yada, yada, so forth.
Yeah.
But that's the only way I could see, like, you're true to the homies.
Even then, you're only seeking pleasure in your life.
And then you're treating her as an object, which is not right.
Don't do it. And then you're going to have people like, "Oh, what a bunch of nerds."
We play Magic, nigga.
We've already accepted we're nerds, motherfucker. Dude, I tell you what, though, I am one of the most dangerous nerds I know. I do this. I beat people up for fun. It's my life. Although I will admit, I've been getting my ass whooped a lot lately in sparring. It's not been going my way. I'm doing, I think it's my head movement. I've been fucking up my head movement a lot. But I'm going to fix it because Terrence McKinney, 4 to 5 years, getting put to sleep in Columbus, Ohio, Nationwide Arena.
2027.
Something like, I don't know. Whenever we get it. We have receipts proving that he agreed to fight me in Columbus. Listen, I'm not there yet. And nobody should take me seriously yet. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm the next best thing. I'm this, I'm that. I know what I'm going to be. Nobody knows what I'm going to be but me. So just watch. Enjoy the show. Have fun. I'm going to knock people out, get paid, and rinse and repeat, buddy, until I have enough money to build a $30 million castle and live in Colorado in the mountains forever in peace.
Hey.
That's the life goal.
I'd love to live in Colorado.
Dude, I want to wake up one morning, drink a cup of coffee, play a good game of chess by their fireplace while I'm looking out of a fucking giant glass window at the snowy mountains. That's all I want in my life. When it happens, I'll be complete. That's all I want.
That sounds like a cool thing, but I would add one thing to that for me.
What?
I'd add some broccoli in there.
What? Broccoli?
Yeah.
What?
You've never heard? You don't know? Okay. Mary Jane?
Oh, okay. I thought you were...
I'm rolling on my
I didn't realize...
broccoli.
I don't smoke, man. I don't get these jokes, man. I can understand Mary Jane.
Yeah.
She's a bit of an asshole.
She really did do Peter wrong.
She did.
Yeah.
I got told the other day I look like Peter Parker. I've been told that a lot. Before me... so when COVID first hit, right, the first year back was my junior year, right, first real year back, and they split up the cohorts, is what they called them. Half the school will go on 2 days, half the school will go the other 2 days, and then you had 1 day in the middle where nobody went. It was all virtual, and the other days you didn't go were virtual. And when those cohorts mixed the last 2 months, me and my good close friend Donovan now, he was in the other cohort. And I got told, he said, dude, you remind me of Peter Parker. I go, what? Why? And by the way, if anyone wants to cast me, give me a call. Sorry, Tom Holland. I'm clearly the more qualified actor. But he goes, you look like Peter Parker. I go, why? He goes, I mean, you look like him, one, kind of. And two, until you took off your hoodie, I didn't realize you were actually, like, somewhat built.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say, I'm jacked, man. I'm so fucking big. Because I'm not, dude. I'm 180 pounds. That's it. There's not a lot of pushing for the cushion when you're 180 pounds. 5'10", but you get my point. I'm not...
What's body fat percent?
Jacked. Fucking 8%.
You're 180...
At most.
You're
10%.
You're 188, 10% fat?
Probably 8. It's closer to 8, yeah.
That's not big for an athlete? Like,
That's
I know,
not that big.
Aren't a lot of athletes fighting around 150 to 170?
I'll be fighting at 155.
155?
But I'd get leaner, obviously. I'd probably go down to as low as 6% body fat. And then you're also dehydrating the body and cutting all that water weight and building up to it. So there's a lot more to it. Man, maybe I might be like 10%. I don't know. I have a 6-pack still, so clearly it doesn't fucking matter. But, yeah, what were we talking about? Boxing.
Just now? Or
No, but before we delved into all this shit, what were we talking about?
You telling about Jackson. Then we talked about Diana. Then we talked about Magic and us being nerds. About my camp. And
Yeah.
I say we just start something new.
We have rambled way too much. This is a fucking problem. Oh, are you burping? What are you doing?
No, so, you know when you, like, haven't drank water for a hot second? And then when you drink it, it goes down nice, smooth. It's nice, cold. It just goes down your throat.
Garrett, we get it. You enjoy drinking water. What's your point?
Oh, I was just rubbing my stomach because it felt good with the water going down.
I've never in my life drinking something and going, oh, man, that really hit the spot. You know what I'm saying, man? That really helped me out.
You know?
I do know.
I saw a TikTok video, okay? It was about this gym bro, and it was telling a secret. Is this your secret? His secret is 900 milligrams of caffeine.
Fuck no. Fuck that. If you're consuming anything north of 400, it's a problem. Holy shit. 900? I purposely don't drink as much caffeine anymore simply because I'm not going to age as well. I want to look like I'm 40 years old when I'm 60. That's my goal in life. Because on the off chance I do get married, I'm going to be fucking solid, man.
Have you ever heard the saying,
Be
black
a trophy
don't
husband.
crack?
You don't.
So here's the thing.
They don't.
When I had my beard and when I would shave my head and rock the baldness, yeah, I looked like I was in my 40s. I think what it's going to happen to me, I'm going to hit 30, 40, and I'm going to look like that except gray beard. Just hair gets gray.
Dude, I'd rock a gray beard. I think gray hair actually looks kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have gray hair than no hair.
Yeah, this is my personal preference, but I think that the only like good, like I feel like you have to be some type of darker skin pigment to rock bald. Because I saw Clash. If you've seen her,
Who?
she's like the Clash from Rainbow Six Siege, the shield.
I don't play Rainbow.
Oh. Well, she's a bald headed character for the police force, and she's like the lightest. I think I want to say she's Filipino.
You are right though. There's not as many white people with bald heads that look decent as human beings.
There is this one. There's this TikTok girl.
Okay, like bald, like
She's
polishy
full.
bald, or
Yes, and
Ew.
she is adorable. She's like 2021. She looks good.
Stop the cap.
If you're watching
Stop.
Livin Fast, I know you got like 5 mil, 6 mil followers.
She's bald. She must be talented.
Yes, sir.
Because most of those girls only have a following. As much as nobody wants to admit this, and it's the truth with guys too, it's because they're more attractive than everyone else. It's the truth.
Tana Mojo. Why is she big? Huh?
I mean, she's not funny.
You don't find Tana funny?
Objectively speaking, Tana Mojo is a non-funny human being. She's not.
Then how'd she get big, bro?
No way you're telling me she only made money off of
She got as big as her butt. It's as simple as that, folks. She got a fake marriage with Jake Paul that helped her out a lot.
Her butt is pretty big though.
See?
Yeah.
She sells butt pictures. I'm not knocking it. You're making money. Chase the fucking bag, but don't sit here and be like, I'm entertaining. I'm funny. I'm all this and that. Bitch, you got a big butt. Stop talking. You go to the back of the line where all the other big booty bitches are at. We get it. That's your niche. That's what you're good at. And some girls are great at that. And if that's how you're making money, then make your money, man. I'm not, for comedic reasons, I'm gonna diss it. But for actual reasons, I don't give a fuck.
Would you sell?
No,
On OnlyFans?
I don't, because I don't think anyone would buy it. And also, even if people bought it, unless it was an extreme amount of money, I wouldn't do it.
Say okay. So you're telling me, because doesn't she charge like $20 to $100 depending the photo or video?
I don't know how that shit
Say you
works.
had a consistent 4,000 followers on OnlyFans that bought your content.
Okay, let's get a fucking calculator out.
Okay.
Give me my phone. Give me that fucking phone, you dumbass charger.
So you have a consistent 4,000 followers.
All right.
You sell
Calculator.
You sell a dick pic for $125.
There's
All
not
4,000
a lot
buy
of
it.
pixels on that one.
How much money did you make? All 4,000 bought your dick pic. $125.
125, maybe $500,000.
You wouldn't sell a dick pic for $500,000?
No, dude.
Damn.
I ain't trying to have everyone see my dick, dude. There's better dicks to look at. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a dick. Get over it.
My philosophy is that the Greeks and Romans made sculptures of naked men and women. So, that's all I have to say about that. Take that as you will.
Take it. Take that how you want. It's just like, it works for girls because guys are fucking stupid. Ooh, boobs. I'll buy that.
Hey.
It's because people are fucking addicted to porn. It's a problem, dude.
Speaking of boobs, since you brought it up,
Speaking of boobs.
do you support the Free the Titty Committee or not?
I'm not against it. Listen, if you're just going to free those things out mid-conversation, that's your business. I'm going to randomly look at the ceiling out of respect for way too long. You know, has a real interesting ceiling. But do whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care what people do. I'll make jokes and stuff about it, but I really, if you're happy and you're supporting yourself, as long as you're not infringing on other people's like rights and ways to live life, I don't care.
So you support nudists?
Nudists, what do you mean?
So like, would you support so usually they have nudist societies where they have like a certain area where they'll be nude and it's allowed?
I just don't get that. Why? What's the purpose?
I think it's the show to be free.
Because, dude, you know how many fucking homeless guys are walking over there like, hey, yo. And they're homeless. They don't have any shame. They're whipping that shit out and they're going ham.
If we went to that type of beach or that type of place like that,
I wouldn't go.
the hit up level, I mean, I get hit on here and there by men, but it would
Skyrocket. Dude,
Yes, sir.
I can count on my hand how many times I've been hit on by a woman. Cannot count on my hand how many times I've had a gay guy hit on me. And then at a certain point, it's like, oh, cool, but then it just gets depressing. Because you're like, maybe it's just because some gay guys have, like, hella confidence. Like, I'm actually surprised. Because they have a lot more, some gay guys have more confidence than just other people in general.
Well, it might be the testosterone that they have.
Well, it's not just compared to women, like other guys. So, I was
gonna give you that.
You give me a prime. Hell yeah.
Sorry for the hit.
But, like, a lot of guys, I feel like it's because they've already come out with their sexuality. I feel like it's a I don't care anymore type of attitude. If you try to talk shit about me, then you're a piece of shit, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I feel like it's that kind of attitude, which I respect. Just stop grabbing my ass is all I ask for.
Has someone actually grabbed your ass?
Dude, I've had it happen twice. One time I genuinely was like this close from beating the shit out of him.
What? Nah, you don't. Don't grab it. Yeah.
Don't switch it up. If I put my hands on a woman like that,
you're going to jail.
Getting your shit beaten into the ground, told you're a sack of shit human, fucking have your dick cut off and put on a pitchfork and paraded around town, and pissed on your feet. That's the key point. They do that out of spite. That's what I hear. I love saying stupid shit.
I did out of spite. Nah.
Dude, but like, yeah, if you switch the result, like, if you switch the freaking, I hate words. If you switch the POVs,
just like episode 2.
Yeah, if you switch the POVs, dude, it's fucked up. But all of a sudden, I'm a guy, so I should be okay with it. No, and I feel like most people understand that. I don't think there's a lot of people going, man, that's not your fault, man. Like, he's allowed to do that, man. It's like he's also allowed to get punched in the fucking teeth, man.
I literally watched a girl today. You watched the video with me, but she had a tantrum.
God,
whole thing. You didn't even punch the guy for grabbing your physical ass. He didn't even physically touch her, and she had a whole tantrum. But I guarantee
that's for attention, 100%.
Yes, sir.
Continue. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I guarantee you, if it was like a big ass man, bulky and shit, started doing that, screaming and shit, it's gonna be a different type of approach. Because she had two girls surrounded her. Oh, it's okay. You need to back up. You need to back up. She cut him in line.
I wonder how much of that is because they work there and they just want to get this shit over with. I feel like they understand this bitch is crazy. And what she said in the video was so stupid. Well, hold on. I shouldn't say stupid because she claimed that she was. I don't think we'll get
sexually assaulted. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just say sexually assaulted. I feel like even then YouTube is so stupid with stuff. But yeah, she got sexually assaulted, which is horrible. It should never happen to anyone. And then she goes, just being around men. Right? Is that what she said?
Yes.
Antagonizes me. Then why'd you go in public? That's part of society. There's going to be people there. And he didn't touch her. The whole thing was on camera. Nobody touched her. Nobody raised her voice at her. Nobody said anything. And she felt the need to scream on the top of her lungs and create a scene. She was never in any danger. She was surrounded by people that clearly cared about her on some level. And all that is, either she is severely mentally unstable, and I do wish her Godspeed and
some help.
Yes. Yeah. No one should have to deal with that. Or she does it for attention, man. That's the sad truth of a good bit of that. Is a lot of, not just girls, just people in general will make shit up and they'll over-exaggerate things because they want attention.
I just hate the fact that we can't even tell at this point now with society what's real and what's attention grabbing.
Exactly.
And that's what sucks about this.
Oh, yeah, because there are real people out there. There's real men out there that are horrible humans and seriously are able to get away with that kind of shit, and it should not be tolerated. In the same sense, you should not sit there and do something like that to where it ruins everyone around you's experience in just life because you've made a scene, you've made everybody uncomfortable in the same way that you were just uncomfortable, and you feel the need to make sure everyone else is in this with you. It's like, like if he went up and touched you or like said something to you, I get that. Even then, I wouldn't scream as much, but I understand the freaking out part. But none of that happened. She lost her mind for no reason.
Walk away?
Exactly. You could have walked away. You could have gotten somebody first and pointed them out, being like, "Hey, can you make them move or something?" There's so many better ways to address this problem. And to the not feminists, just people in general that are crazy, who are saying, "Oh man, you can't expect her to do that, man. She's struggling, man." It's like, shut up, man. I don't want to deal with it.
She's a grown-ass woman.
Grown-ass woman. There's no reason for anybody, I don't care what's in between your legs, to act like that.
No, like, if people are really defending her, she's a grown-ass woman. You know how to act. If you have issues, I recommend go do the needed things to help you fix your issues, get better, and then come back at it.
And we should encourage her to get help. We really should. And we should also encourage people to speak out more against the people that do shit like that, right? But this is one thing I feel like there should be a higher penalty on. And I think I saw an article the other day of some college enforcing this, because there's a lot of sexual assault that does happen in colleges and stuff. And they go, a false sexual assault allegation can get you kicked out. It should put you in jail.
It shouldn't just be kicked out.
If being accused and found guilty of sexual assault, in my opinion, should be almost, if not just as bad as claiming someone did something to you when they didn't.
So you think they should get the same penalty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because what you're doing, look at Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, right?
Yeah.
All of Hollywood gave up on Johnny simply because she made accusations that were proven to be false. You want to say he was an asshole, he was this, he was that. Cool, maybe he yelled at her, called her a fat ass, all this and that. I don't give a fuck. He didn't sexual assault her. He didn't physically abuse her. He didn't do any of that. If anything, it's actually on the contrary. She kind of made him fuck up his fingers and shit. So when you have something like that, you can see the effect of claiming something, whether it's true or not, and seeing how the rest of society looks down on that person. Like, oh, fuck that person. He's a piece of shit. And if they really are guilty, then yes, 100%. But a lot of people will say, oh, he sexually assaulted me, because they want to win an argument or something. And here's another thing. There's this, Joe Rogan talked about this. Apparently, if you're drunk, you cannot consent. So then it begs the question, can two drunk people sexually assault each other simultaneously? Because both of them are, and then if you say, well, it should be up to the guy to do that, is that not intrinsically sexist to assume the guy has to do that?
Well, I think it's just like if two minors under the age of 13 have sex, they both get charged for sexual assault on each other.
Do they really?
Yes, because you can't have sex. You can't give consent at 12 and below. So if you have sex with someone at the age of 12 and 12, they'll both get charged.
That's weird.
Yes, sir.
I know that.
But it's just sad to see as we grow up. I was hoping, TV, all this shit shows the world how great it is. And dude, just watching society problems, it feels like I'm back in fucking high school.
It's
the whole Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, whole Hollywood. It's just a fucking big ass high school. Yada yada yada. He has the cheese touch. Yada yada yada. If you remember the cheese touch in Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Everybody hated that guy. How
did we go from false sexual assault allegations to the cheese touch? We have it.
It's the same stupid shit, bro.
It is. And one thing I will say is that, another reason why I think they should get equal punishment for that is because you're making every other girl that seriously is affected and seriously had something happen to her story less plausible and less believable, because you were full of shit.
Yeah.
So you're hurting every single other woman, other woman,
or a man that gets sexually assaulted.
Or man. Yeah. And some people are okay with this. It's like that's not right.
All I know is that if men are so terrible and we're meant to do all this shit to terrorize women and bring them down, why are men killing themselves the most? That doesn't make sense to me. If that makes sense.
I get what you're saying. Why, if we're doing all these things and we're getting ahead and putting women behind us, why are we more likely to kill ourselves?
And do shit, to take our own lives if we're trying to get ahead and do this. Like, I mean, there obviously are still groups of people, just like there are still groups of people that are still racist.
Yeah,
there's always going to be these small little groups of people.
You'll never, it's an ideology. Or, I mean, so, I don't know how much of, compared to a racist, compared to a rapist, like, I feel like a rapist is more psychologically fucked than like adopting an ideology that's wrong. Because there's this, I can't remember what his name is. He was on Joe Rogan and he talked about how he would take a Klans member and literally have that Klans member give up his robes and become friends with a black man, which is, if you know anything about the Klan, everybody, they're not terribly fond of Garrett. But we are at the Livin Fast podcast.
I really wish I could show that card. That I could have made a good joke.
We can't do it, dude. We'll get hated on.
I was gonna say, hey, Clay, look at
hey, yo, you can't do shit to me now, man. Nobody gets this, but it's a great joke.
Shoot, no, I think. See, it's just more than psychological, dude. Like,
there's a lot of moving pieces.
It ruined. It's so just depressing. That's it.
Poppy fell asleep.
I guess we're boring him.
My bad.
Is the camera still rolling?
Yeah, I've been keeping track of it.
Okay.
Actually, I've been up since like 5:30. Bro, he's got me coming in for Friday.
Wait.
Sunday.
Wait. He says
he's tired, man.
Yeah, but like you remember what he said to us outside, what he does in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And then he said,
"Fuck."
Have you been since the morning till now?
Like, the whole day?
I mean, there's been like, so it's been like, so it's like 1 and then like 6 hour work, and then a little bit after, but it's not throughout the whole.
Oh, you treat it like a blunt, like you roll up, wait a couple hours.
It's just.
Huh.
He's secretly hammered, everybody.
No, it's just like
Good.
I went to a party the other day, like I told you. Whack.
I mean, I can't imagine I can't imagine your tolerance is super high. You're not like a super big guy.
Yeah, it's like I'll have like 1 or 2, not even 2, maybe 1, and then in a day probably like 3.
That's crazy, dude. It takes about, dude. I took 12 shots of different types of apple juices.
We're still on this.
No, this is a party that happened recently. I was telling you where we got feedback about one of our episodes. We were just watching in the basement. But I went to one of these parties. And I had 12 shots of apple juice. And I was really disappointed, man. I did not feel drunk.
Nothing?
Nothing. I was very disappointed. Yes,
I was upset, disappointed. I was
wanted to
lied
feel like apple juice.
I wanted to feel the juice getting me going, bro.
Dude, someone's going to take this out of proportion. They're going to hear juice and they're going to be like, so that's how he lost his weight. To fucking steroids.
Yeah, dude. I'm curious on how you're going to respond to this question. And I don't want to sit here and talk about all that fucking shit. It's only always sad and horrible stories to hear about. So I don't want to bring that up because I want this to be more an uplifting experience because there's a time and place to talk about what we were just talking about a second ago in terms of the alleged, I'm not going to say it. But to keep everything as positive, I'm curious on how you're going to answer this. What to you in life are you going to look at and be like, I did it. I finally made it. I'm okay now.
For me,
because I know my answer.
Well, it depends. It depends what stage. When I was a kid, it was making it to 18.
Okay, I felt that.
Yeah, I was a very disobedience. I was never like anything other than I just had a hard time listening. I was very stubborn. So, now
You've come a long way, by the way.
Now
You're the man. Give me some.
Yes, sir.
Didn't fuck up that handshake, Bailey. You hear that? Yeah. I know you're watching this, you little shit.
Everyone in Nimblefest, we got it this time.
Yeah, we did it, man.
But shoot. My next, what I think my age will be is either, I think it's gonna be 24, 25, or 30. One of those two.
Just make it to that?
Like, well, what do you mean by make it? Like being successful?
Yeah, in terms of like, what in life do you need to feel like you're enough?
Oh.
Does that make sense? Or maybe that's a me thing. Is that universal for guys? People?
No, I actually do know what you mean now. I thought you meant like what, like milestone, like what age do I think I'll reach the milestone. That's why I said 24, 25, or 30.
Okay.
But I guess the moment I truly feel free.
Moment you truly feel free.
Like when I say free, I mean like
financially or
anything. If I wanted to go right now to Paris,
so
I could just go to Paris.
Financially, that's
one thing. But if I want to go for 2 years to China and all this stuff,
fuck that, all them communists,
and try a Buddhist temple and live under that and study under that, just to be able to feel free and like not have. Because a lot of things I deal with in my spare time I try to get over is I feel a lot of guilt at night for not doing enough for the people in my life, or like not yada yada yada, so on and so forth. So I'd like to be able to feel free, like I've done enough for everyone, done enough for myself. I can just do whatever, and enjoy life.
Chain loose, and go.
That, and I would like the other thing to be is I'd like after I die to at least affect a few people that once I'm dead, I'm not truly dead yet. That'd be pretty cool too.
So have people remember you.
Yes, but not like Christopher Columbus. I want my shit. I want my shit to be true.
Oh, you did a thing, man. You discovered America, but not really. And you also like did horrible things to the natives and killed and plumb.
I actually wrote a song about that. Do you know who discovered America first?
Vikings, right?
No.
Africans. Did they?
Yeah, 800, 900 BC. I have a bar about it.
You got a couple bars? Spit the bars, bro. Yeah, I didn't know that. I've heard ideas of this, like saying maybe Africans came to America first, but
because
I mean, technically the natives did.
Because I forget. I think it's Mexico. Mexico had maize, and Africa had metal and gold, so they would trade corn and maize for metal and gold.
Oh, I wonder though. So technically, yes, they were in Central America, right? Yeah. Did they know?
Did they know there was something up north?
Did they know that was Central America? Did they know that was a complete continent? Or did they think, oh, we're just trading with the other side of the world? Huh. You know what I mean?
That's a good question.
Like, are we just trading with Asia?
Well, you have to think at that time, didn't I think the Earth was flat at the time still?
I don't know how. I feel like some did, I feel like some didn't. I feel like this idea that the Earth is flat is so over. Like, there's no way.
How would that work? How would it connect?
There's so much shit where they kind of... There's so many people and there's so many drawings where people kind of knew the Earth was round for a while. And there's been studies where people were like, this can't be flat. There's so much shit. That makes no sense.
Do you think, since we're getting into like conspiracy theories?
Oh shit, don't do that to me, buddy.
Don't.
Oh no, we're gonna go there, but give me a second. Because I want to fucking make all these flat earthers that aren't watching cry. You want to prove that the earth is round? I'll give you a little easy example. When next time you're on the beach and the sun's about to set, lay down. Flat, on your stomach, look straight forward, watch the sunset. Or lay on your back and do it. The second it sets and crosses the line, stand up immediately. And you will see the sun set again because of the curvature of the fucking earth. That's how you pass science class, kids.
But what if they're just moving the sun on a big...
Shut up, Garrett. Shut up. We're not doing that. My goodness.
Moon landing. Real or fake?
The moon landing was real.
No, I'm not saying if it was real. I'm saying the photos that they showed us. Is that real or fake?
I feel like some of it's probably fake because it looks better for like the newspaper then, but... The majority of it's real. It's just they probably fabricated some stuff to be like, oh, this is a better shot. You know what I mean?
My thought with that is like, okay, say you've never been on the moon before. You tried zero gravity and all this shit.
And it didn't look good.
Did they, like, my question is, you're on the moon before, you're in space, yada, 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 yada. How the fuck are you holding this camera, everything, jumping so perfectly?
They had it prepped up on something, dude. There's no way somebody on the moon was fucking taking a video selfie like this with a giant box. There's no way. I refuse to believe they did that.
Well, when did it come out?
Shit, when did we go to the moon? 70s?
70s, yeah.
69, 70?
No.
Hey Siri, when did America land on the moon?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.
69.
The United States.
Ooh, that one hurts the ears. Sorry, folks. Who the hell snapped me? It's the most random shit ever.
Is that the one you showed me earlier?
No, it's a different person.
Okay.
There we go. You guys watch me take a shitty snap live.
There was a video on a movie about how Stanley Kubrick helped fake the moon landing.
Stanley Cooper?
Yeah, the guy did like The Shining and stuff, and it's like I think they pointed out one of the conspiracies is like Danny's shirt from The Shining has this rocket on it.
Okay. So you think the moon video was real, or if half of it was real, half of it was fake?
I don't know what percentage of it, but we definitely went, and we have definitely real footage of that went. And there's a lot of the shit that they say is proof that's fake that can easily be proved true or false, and that really happened.
So my one question, and this would answer a lot because I don't know, when was the cell phone invented and when was wireless calling invented?
Next question. It's above my pay grade.
Because I highly
Too tired for this.
I feel like it wasn't invented in the 60s and 70s.
What, a phone?
Like to reach distance, like wireless calling, like we could call someone from Africa right now. You think they had that in the 70s, 60s?
Dude, right now there's someone behind their computer screen going, these guys are fucking stupid. Like you don't know that such and such was out at this year? What a bunch of morons.
You know, to the nigga that's at home on his computer that knows about when the fucking cell phone came out. Here's a cookie. There you go.
Why the fuck you give him a cookie?
Because he took the time out of his fucking day to know this shit.
Fuck you,
Do you
random
know it?
person. No. Who?
Bobby, do you know it?
I mean, there has to like you said 70s.
When did the cell phone, like wireless calling, come out? The technology.
It was. Well, I think it became available for like everybody in the 80s.
80s.
They had the big cell block phones, but I'm sure in the 70s the military and government had wireless because they always had stuff before people. Like even games were developed first in the military before they became like big products and arcade machines. So they all
When the fuck did Bobby get so smart?
And what type of camera did they use?
For what? The moon?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
No way they have like these cameras we have today, Hollywood style, where you can just put it on your fucking shoulder and just start walking around.
Dude, I guarantee you, the same amount of technology it took to build that fucking controller was the amount of technology they had to get us to the moon. Outside like all the jet propulsion and fucking rocket shit.
Like,
dude, they didn't know that much, and they still got us to the moon because fuck them Russians, dumbass communists.
I'm not saying we didn't. I believe we went to the moon. What I'm saying is I just don't think they got actual footage. I think they went to the moon and didn't get footage, and they wanted to show to the Russians, hey,
they
we
live
went to the
streamed
moon.
it. Did they live stream it? They live streamed the moon landing. They're like, this is gonna go viral. Yeah, man. They live streamed that.
With what camera technology? That's
don't
what I'm confused
fucking
on.
know, Garrett.
It's 1970. I've never seen. Okay, let's move on.
My brain. No, continue. This is entertaining.
Okay,
or something.
Or something. No, think about this. The type of cameras they had back in the day are the ones where you have to click and it takes a footage. Or they had the old video cameras you place down and it starts recording, right? You with me there?
Sure.
Yeah, satellites.
Satellites. Okay, they had satellites. So if they invented wireless calling in 1980,
I think if you drank this Prime, you'd understand.
Okay, I'll try to.
It's frozen, so I don't. This is proof that Prime increases intelligence. What are you doing?
Okay, there's liquid. I'm seeing it. There's liquid.
What the fuck? It's like he's giving the Prime bottle a hand job.
So I've only had ice pop. So this is a Prime review number 2. First one really was not impressed. Really was not impressed with ice pop. But this is orange. Might be different.
Don't you do it.
Better than ice pop.
Don't you fucking say it.
But
Don't you dare.
it almost had me. You know what? I'll give it benefit. I'll take another sip. Benefit of the doubt. The After King was just what kicked it down. I'll try again.
If you shit on this flavor.
Seven out of 10. I'd buy this. I'd drink this.
Give me the damn Prime. So disrespectful. At least you'd buy this one.
Like, when I say buy it, like it would be close. Like if I saw Gatorade Zero first, I'd get Gatorade Zero. If I saw Prime Orange,
Oh, the disrespect.
if I saw Prime Orange, I'd get Prime Orange.
Dude.
That's actually pretty good.
Let's move on to the next
Prime,
conspiracy theory.
Logan Paul. I know Orange isn't one of your populars, but that shit was actually pretty good. I'll give you that.
Anyway, what's the conspiracy theory that you full-heartedly believe?
MLK was assassinated.
Who?
Martin
Oh,
Luther King was
yeah.
assassinated.
That's not a conspiracy. That's kind of... We all know he
But
was
like
assassinated.
by who he was assassinated by. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you think you know?
I don't think it was by who shot him there. I think he was still alive after he got shot. I think.
Wait, this is a real idea?
Yes, sir. I got convinced watching this conspiracy theory, and then
Cool,
I looked
tell
shit
me.
up. So the idea is you know how he got shot giving a speech, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after that, there's photos of him in a hospital bed of the day where he got shot. There's photos of him looking live and well, like not looking like he's dead. And then like after a couple hours, boom, silent. There's only a couple. I don't know the exact data, but like information to the point. But there was only a couple people that entered his room, and one of the people was a government official. So the conspiracy theory is the CIA or some higher official government killed Martin Luther King and assassinated him.
Why?
In his hospital bed because he was gaining too much power. With if you don't know, during Martin Luther King's time, there was two different types of groups. There was his group, which was peaceful protesting. Then there were the Black Panthers, which you know what they did, right?
I have an idea, but for the sake of the podcast.
They were more like the protest of, and like they were just being destructive, like Black rights movement protests in 2020, just going around destroying businesses and shit. They were just doing it to get to say that there needs to be a change, but they would actually target white businesses alone compared to what happened in 2020.
So it's fighting racism with more racism.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
it's like they're compared to like the Ku Klux Klans, but of white people. But without, I don't think they did any like tribal, like, you know, fucking fire campground, ooga ooga.
Ooga chaga,
Yeah.
ooga chaga, we hung a new person. Ooga chaga, ooga.
New person was not what I thought was gonna come.
Dude. Jesus. If I would have
You
said
didn't say it,
that,
guys. Don't worry.
if I would have said that, my career that isn't a thing is gone.
I guess you could say your career was just living fast.
It was fast lived. It's okay, Garrett. Come here.
Words
buddy.
are hard.
It's okay. Give me that. It's okay, buddy.
Thank you.
We're gonna get through this.
We gotta stop hitting this table. I'm sorry, viewers, for the mics.
Yeah. So you believe MLK was assassinated by the CIA afterwards, or the Black Panther, or someone that didn't agree with him?
Oh no, I do think it was just some U.S. Government.
Okay.
I'll have to send you the link, but it's a really cool conspiracy theory.
Is there any other ones you believe?
I think the moon landing, the video that was shown to us, I don't think, to me, with the technology that was out during the time and all this stuff, the fact that they were able to live stream a camera, unless if they took, like, I don't know what type of camera they took, but it's 1970s, 1980s. Like, no, it was 1972 we went to the moon, right? Right when Nixon got out?
69.
69. Oh, during Nixon?
No,
Nixon was 68 to
JFK.
72. JFK got shot in 67, right? It's either you got shot in 63 or
What are you, a
67.
damn historian, Garrett. Jesus.
November, wasn't it November in 69?
No, it was not 69.
Yeah.
Nixon was in 68, I know that.
When
so it was either
did-
67.
Because the Vietnam War was
Nixon.
Nixon.
Yeah.
And when was the Bay of Pigs?
He died in 63?
Yes, sir. Ow!
Damn.
Hey, shout out Mr.
So
Warrington
it
for
wasn't. It wasn't a Nixon.
I have so the reason to answer your question is one of the good things that
Buck.
I'm pretty good at is memory. So
Mhm.
history was always just easy for me because all you have to do is just memorize dates and shit.
Yeah.
But we didn't. I just don't believe we had that type of technology in the 70s. That and kind of just the jumping and shit. I feel like it would. If I was in space, I'm dropping the fucking camera.
Which neither of us have been.
Yeah, I'm dropping the camera.
How? Everything's lighter.
I know, but I feel like I trip.
On what?
I fucking would be jumping, hit the ground wrong.
You're 70% falling. You're falling 70% slower.
What if I'm trying to do some like cocky split or something? Fucking miss it.
Why?
I'm in space. You wouldn't try to be doing flips, dude. I can't do a backflip now. I have the opportunity to do a backflip.
You're wearing very heavy gear, though.
That is true.
Like super heavy gear. Because the whole point is to make sure you stay on the moon so it keeps you weighted down.
You know what the saddest part of school was for me? I'm about to tell you a horror story of 2nd grade. So, did you ever figure that there is this thing you can do on the internet? You enter your weight, and it'll tell you how much you weigh on every planet.
I mean, yeah, it's just a...
Yeah, it was for science. We went around the whole classroom. Everybody did their weight.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, no.
It was my turn. I gave my weight. Do you know how much I weigh on Jupiter when I was in 2nd grade?
Hold on. Jupiter's the most dense planet in the fucking solar system, unless we're...
I was
the sun's
180 in
not a
2nd
planet.
grade.
180
Yeah.
on Jupiter?
No, I was 180 in 2nd grade on Earth.
Oh, shit. You were like probably 500-some pounds or something like that? Were you...
I was 600. I think I was like 6 in the middle of 600, and all I just remember is my teacher telling me I need to work out and lose weight because I shouldn't be weighing this much. Miss Ader,
Damn.
all I have to say is I'm glad you overcame your struggles. Shout out to you.
Dude, she was letting you fucking know. She was like, man...
Dude, no, I didn't like her. You know
didn't
why?
like her? Why?
She tried to make me write fucking right-handed.
Are you
I'm-
left-handed?
Yeah, I'm left-handed, and she told me I was writing wrong. And I'm a
What a
stubborn
shitty
kid.
teacher.
Yeah.
I would have fucking
Then the sweet old
stole
lady.
one of her shoes.
You ever have a thing where like you want to see how your teacher's doing, but you don't want to know if they're dead or alive because you really like them and you don't want to hear that they're dead, so you don't look them up.
Sure. I'm sorry.
Well, viewers,
no, I know what you're saying.
If you guys ever know, if anyone knows whatever happened to Miss Vanessa, 3rd grade, she was like 70 when I was in 3rd grade, 80. I hope you're still kicking. Shout out to you.
If she's kicking, she ain't kicking as hard. I'll be honest. Dude, it's the truth.
Hey, she's probably living a luxury life on a shitty teacher's retirement salary.
Yeah, they
At
don't
a
get
nursing
paid that
home.
much.
It's really sad.
It is. Although some teachers don't deserve to get paid a fucking dime, and then others are seriously, they need to be paid far more money.
Some teachers act like therapists, bro. I swear.
Some are just salty.
Yeah.
They chose a shitty idea. They chose a shitty job if you're trying to make money, just as much money as possible. And then they probably married some fucking overweight, not very nice fucking dude and had kids with them. And now you have a shitty husband, kids you don't really like because whenever you are around, you're fucking frustrated the whole time. Like they have miserable lives. And then they look at a student not turning their homework for the day and they just want to fucking bitch smack a kid.
Dude, I almost failed a class because I didn't do homework. Screw homework.
Dude, I rarely did homework in high school, and I passed basically every class except for Spanish. But my Spanish teacher got fired the year after.
Miss
so-
Christie?
No, Hazard.
Ah, I heard
Hazard
she was a bitch.
sucks. I can't say that. She sucks. That's all I'm gonna say. And apparently she moved to Florida. Glad she's
Florida,
not
watch
here.
out. There's a hazard coming your way.
There is a fucking hazard. What was that?
That was a good pun. I was very happy with my pun.
Were you?
Yes, sir.
Is he being a weird moan?
I did the Chewbacca. However-
What the fuck?
Speaking of voice impressions, can you do any?
Oh boy! Hey pal, how's it going?
Hey.
That's about it. I
Meh.
ordered from Steak and Shake one time in a full Mickey Mouse accent that slowly transitioned to Elmo.
I can't do it.
I don't even think I really did it well at all. And I started off with a SpongeBob reference. I said, "Are you ready, kids?" I fucked that one up.
Aye, Captain.
And it's because the people that I was with, they didn't want to order because they have like social anxiety or something. I don't know. My two friends, and each of them were like, "Man, can you please do it? I don't want to do it." I go, "Well, be careful what you wish for, man." So I planned out this whole speech and went ahead and said it. And let's just say this dude did not want it. I checked to see if he spit in my ice cream. Milkshake. It was the first milkshake I've had at that point for like 3 years. Ooh, it was so good.
What'd you get? Cookie dough?
Nutella.
Nutella?
Oh my god. Let's get my Nutella on, man. What you know about your Nutella?
Nutella's only good as a sandwich spread. It is not worth to be a flavor.
Dude. I feel like this dick joke went right over his head. How's your Nutella? Dude, that sweet cream, man. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Damn, this this table?
It's the fucking clamps and the paddle. We need new shit. This is all your fault, Bobby.
If you guys want to help
Sorry,
support
Bobby.
the channel, go to OnlyFans XXX OnlyFeet XXX.
We have an OnlyFans.
I have a feet OnlyFans. Didn't we talk about it the first
Oh, we
episode?
did.
With
What?
about Mikey. I can actually start that get going again, guys. If you guys start donating, we can get
No, 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 no. We're not doing it. No, no, no,
feet pic.
no talk. No. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But on a real note,
No.
I'm not selling my feet.
Don't sell feet pic, guys. Unless you're actually making like good money off of it. But we're not gonna
Dude, yeah, let's not get back on that. I could go. That really
Yeah.
aggravates me. I don't get how people can pay money. Just like on your thing with a woman, like who actually buys that? Who actually subscribes?
Dude, if you're wasting your money on porn, you need to take a good look in the mirror and go, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Honestly, I think more people in general should do that. But if you're paying for porn, not only are you dumb as shit, but you have a seriously strong addiction to pornography, and that's not good.
I think, and this is coming from a bitchless person. I could be wrong,
This is coming
but
from a bitchless person.
I think porn addiction makes you bitchless.
It does.
If you dude, like who pays for browser? How are they still in production?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of dumb people in this world.
Have you ever? Speaking of that, have you ever indulged in a video
In what?
in your lifetime?
Have I ever watched a porn video?
Yeah.
No, I've never watched any pornography
Okay.
in my life. As an 18-year-old kid, I've never at any point searched up something on the internet that had explicit photos or videos.
Okay. But if you were to, what was your what would be the first video that you would in the past watch?
Fucking no.
You don't remember your first video?
No.
Well, I got.
You do?
Well,
You
it's
have
my
like a fucking shrine about your first porn video?
Well, it was
you
my
watched?
first time ever. So yeah, I guess so. It was pretty memorable. It's like people remembering having sex with their partner. I remember the first time I jacked off. That's it.
See, I would say we should censor this, but that, Bobby, you'd be working all night if we told you to censor these videos. And it's like, we're not big enough for people caring. If people get so upset for like 3 years from now when this podcast is actually something, and they're like, man, they said jacking off on this podcast. That's not cool, man. You suck at life.
Nah, bro. If someone's really judging us for talking about what every human probably does at some point in their life,
Yeah, everyone's touched their peen before.
or everybody's touched their vagina or their weenus. No, weenus. It's in here. I learned that yesterday.
It's this.
No, this is your elbow. I learned that this part's the weenus.
Really?
Like this part, you said it's this, but this is the whole elbow. This is the weenus part. And then this is the vagina.
Can't, dude.
I have a weenus and a vagina.
It doesn't.
You remember that back in kindergarten and like elementary school?
What?
Going around like the playground, being like, "Look at my weenus."
Oh, I never did that. I was never one of those kids. Were you?
Yeah,
You were one of those kids?
yeah.
That's strange, man. Yeah, it was different for me. I never really did many things in school, man. I didn't have many friends when I was growing up because I was a dick. Dude, I was a piece of shit for so long to the point where I was shocked when that kid Bailey, who watches our videos, shout out to Bailey, the homie. Dude, I was from 7th grade to freshman year. Sophomore year was different. I was still coming into my own, but like I wasn't as bad. But those years, I was not a nice person at all. To this day, I remember I've sent messages saying, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry for how I acted. Thank you for always asking me how my day was," because I didn't appreciate it then. But when I look back on it, I think her name was Kylie. She'd always ask me, like, and some days it was sarcastic because I was an asshole, but it is what it is. But she was always like, "How's your day been, Ethan?" And I was asleep half the time. I didn't do anything in that language arts class. But it's simple shit like that. And when he came and was like, "Dude," at first I didn't even realize it was you, but like, I'm fucking excited to see what you're gonna do, man. Keep working hard. Like, I'm proud of you and how far you come. I was like, damn, that hit home, man. Because I feel like a lot of people from I'm not even gonna fucking try to stop it. Walk-ins have a very wrong idea of who I am. And I feel like a lot of people have a very big misconception on who I am as a person. Simply because I wasn't the nicest person and I wasn't who I am now. And I'm still not. I'm not claiming to be perfect, but
I guess I met you at the great time. I met you freshman year in Magic. We met each other. Wait, or was it 8th grade? Did you come with your brother one time?
no, I didn't come on 8th grade year. It was freshman year. And well, that's different because I'm in my own element and I'm hanging out with people that are also doing that. Sure, it was a little awkward, but everyone who plays Magic is a fucking weirdo. If you play Magic the Gathering, something's wrong with this right here. It's not working properly.
Yeah, though.
But, like, dude, I remember in fucking choir class one time, I don't know, I thought it was hilarious because I can make suicide jokes 24/7. I was like, damn, ooh, look at me. Like, listen, I mean, I guess some jokes are funny, but when that's all you're joking about, and it was clear I was not okay freshman year, but there was no place for me to be as negative as I was.
So if you said it was from 7th to 9th grade year, what started at 7th grade? Like this, like the switch from 6th grade to 7th grade, Ethan, what changed?
I think it wasn't 7th grade. I don't know, maybe, I can't remember what year it was, but I remember the biggest shift in who I was as a person took, and I was more depressed and more sad and anxious and all that shit when my dog died when I was younger. Mm-hmm. Her name was Scout. I miss that dog dearly. We have some of her hair. We're gonna clone her one of these days. I don't know. I think I should just let her rest in peace. But yeah, you just did that, dude. Such a good dog, and that was like the first real loss in my life, because I really love that dog, man. And like, I had aunts that passed away, and as I'm older, I'm able to appreciate the few memories I had with them and be like, damn, I wish I could have had a couple conversations with them, maybe had a cup of coffee with them, you know. Yeah. But that was the biggest one that hit home, and so it was a spiral effect. Dog dies, I'm depressed about that. I don't do my schoolwork. I get yelled at constantly by my parents. When I get yelled at constantly by my parents, I don't do my schoolwork anymore. It becomes even worse. Then I get yelled at even more. It's a spiral effect. It leaks into everything else in my life. So how am I going to get away from this? What am I going to do? I'm going to do as little work as possible, skate through all of high school or all of freshman year, and just play video games. It's like it wasn't a healthy thing at all, which in a lot of ways I feel like fighting and training saved me from that bad path that I could have gone down, because I was surrounding myself with horrible people. I didn't have any interest in being around after high school. I remember sitting there thinking, I told one girl, I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it till I'm 17. I mean, part of that was a joke to me, but the other part of it was half serious. I was like, maybe I won't be here, and who cares? Yeah. And then, I don't know, you just kind of live and you learn. You get through it. You grow as a person. You realize there's more to life than video games. There's more to life than this sad shit I'm constantly going through. That's just, it's interesting to hear, like, that you went to video games as, like, your drug or substance for, like, your sadness. Because I also did. That's what me and my brother did. That's what all we did was play video games throughout everything. It helps. In a way. And then it's just, like, as we grow up, do you think that as we continue with more, getting more technology advanced, and we get to the point of VR, do you think that's going to be the shift? You know, like, what I'm saying? You hate your life in real life, so you go to your virtual life.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like, you just put on, have you seen SAO?
SAO.
Sword Art Online?
No.
It's an anime. So the idea of the anime, he creates a virtual reality game.
I've seen Ready Player One.
I've seen trailers.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have the idea. Don't they just go into this virtual reality game and the contest becomes the game master? Okay.
That's essentially what it is. It's a great movie if you haven't seen it. I definitely recommend it.
But
continue. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm
no,
sorry.
you're good. But in that, do you think that eventually we'll get like to a point in human existence where we'll have nobody? Because right now we have people who don't want to work into the society. So do you think once we get this, like that technology, we're really gonna see a high decline in just people being outside and doing just daily shit, go on walk, shit like that?
I don't know. I'm not the smartest person to ask questions like this. I consider myself one of the smarter people that I know. In terms of a confidence level and just an understanding that I'm not stupid. My brain works in certain ways that don't work like other people, but I understand that when I want to be and I care about stuff, I'm a smart guy. That being said, this might be above my pay grade. I don't really know, man.
Because my biggest fear, and it's been since I saw Wall-E and then once I lost a lot of weight. But
Wall-E?
Yeah, the Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's a high possibility, brother. No,
It
kids.
Honestly,
We're fucking up the earth right now, doing whatever we're doing. But
it's true.
And we're getting America. I don't know how the rest of the world is. Are they getting fatter? I know America.
America's fucked.
Yeah, our obesity rate goes up and up.
I don't know in my lifetime, but depending on how much worse it gets, I'm fucking out of here. I love America, but if it gets to the point where it's so divided and it's like the people that live in it no longer care about what we once cared about, and we don't have the same amount of freedoms, or we don't have the same even mindset about how we want to run this country, I'm out. Fuck that, man. Just look how many people are leaving California to go to Texas and other places because California is so poorly run. There's so much homelessness. There's so much poverty. What's going to happen when that's
I hope they're not
the
going to
full
Texas.
fucking country? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, that's one thing. That's why there's I might not ever be in the military, and I might not have been there for anything they've done, and but I do appreciate. I do have that respect for anyone who serves, because they have something I admire that I probably could never do. But they've willingly signed their life to die for this country and other people, and that's something I personally can't do.
There's my grandma told me something that did change how I looked at stuff. She says, if you aren't prepared to lose your life in the name of your country, don't enlist in the military. Mm-hmm. I thought about it for a second, and one of my biggest fears is, what if I get deployed somewhere, and I have to go fight? It's that's probably because we're in World War III. Mm-hmm. I remember sitting there going, if we go to World War III, I'm going to sign up anyway. I'm not going to be one of those, unless I can find a way to contribute to the war effort outside of fighting, whether it's supplying people with guns, ammunition, food, water, stuff like that, or promoting it, getting other people to join. Unless I'm doing something else that I know is more useful than me potentially going out there and just getting gunned down, I'm gonna join. So when I knew that, I was like, I'm gonna do this.
For me, if I were to enlist in the military, realistically for me, it'd be for financial benefits. That's what I'd sign up for, the college, the good benefits of the military.
It's there. I'm not even joining for college, but it's always an option.
Yeah. But I couldn't imagine just being at this current moment, at this current date of where America's at. I couldn't say die happy and say that my life was well worth it for everyone in America to live.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, dude. And it's simply because I have people that I love and care about in this country still. If I had no family in this country, later, motherfuckers,
what if
I'm
you could
out
move
here.
them?
Huh?
What if you had enough money to move them, but they just refuse not to? So it's their choice.
I got some older family. They ain't trying to move, man. They want to stay here. They're done. And I'm not going to be in the military forever. I'm doing my 4 years or 3 years of getting the fuck out unless they give me a lot of money.
World War III, if it happens, we're probably going to get drafted.
Exactly. And there's a 8-year commitment to military that says you can be put into service again. I don't know all the mumbo jumbo and lingo, stuff like that, but essentially it's like the draft before the draft is what I picked up on. They'll draft former military members that are still in that 8-year period before they draft citizens.
Which makes sense. Less training.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Less training, and I mean, if you don't have to draft, then don't draft, you know. What were we talking about before we got into this?
Yeah.
It was the, fuck.
Oh, I was just talking about death and just respect for veterans.
We were talking about how negative I was. Yeah. I'm, like, a lot of people, I feel like it's such a false interpretation of who I am. Honestly, I've been called things before, and I've looked at it sometimes and been like, yeah, maybe there's truth to that. And there's other times people say something and I go, you're full of shit. Everyone knows you're just salty about what it is. But I remember my, I'm not going to say her name for obvious reasons because I just don't feel like dealing with any drama that'll come from it. But an ex-girlfriend of mine, her and a couple of her friends tried to sit there and call me a narcissist. Which was, I remember sitting there when I first heard this and I go, in my head I'm thinking, you're a fucking idiot is what you are. Bobby's laughing at that. You're a complete utter fucking idiot. How am I narcissistic if I did A, B, C, all these things for you? Like, how? So I get personal gain. What do I have to gain from this? Like, I stand to gain nothing from it. And then she goes, well, it's all my friends. I didn't think, I never said that. I don't agree with it. And then afterwards, more shit went down. And they said it again. And I remember a fucking switch got flipped in my mind. Where I kind of just said, how about we stop thinking like a fucking peasant? How about I just start agreeing with it? And go, you know what? I am a narcissist now. And ever since then, training went way easier. I'll tell you that. Start training like a narcissist. Some of the shit. And the trick is to being able to switch it on and off. So you don't want to be in that mode where you're so self-absorbed and you're so... Go ahead.
I was going to say, are they saying that your ego's your narcissism? Because I think that having an ego is good. It just depends how you use it.
Yes and no. I think they are trying to take any form of ego that I do have and over-exaggerate it. Take a bit of information, exaggerate the truth, and lie about it, and point to that and be like, "That's why you're this."
They
you know.
Take one example that might have. Was it like something in the past?
Literally, it was nothing. It's just they're making shit up because they don't like me for whatever reason, and it's better if I'm seen as lesser than them, which, in my opinion, is more narcissistic than anything I've ever done. I'm not even getting into it. My whole point is, a switch got flipped, and here where's my wallet? I think I still have it on me. Whenever I need to switch that idea, I have a Polaroid. It's not an actual Polaroid photo. A friend of mine took this just for shits and giggles and then gave it to me. It's a Polaroid of myself. I have this. It's me eating canes, looking like a dumbass. Whenever I need to get... No, I swear to God, this is serious.
No, I was just the photo.
Yeah. This is serious. Whenever I think I need to, like, become a narcissist to get anything I need to get done, whether it's I need to hit a deadline on work, I need to train, I need to have more confidence in myself, and it's easier if I just think I'm the shit and that everyone else isn't worth a damn in comparison, I'll look at that photo and I'll just tell myself all these things, and then the switch gets flipped, and all of a sudden now Ethan's ready to go fight. I swear to God, before all my fights, you're probably going to see me looking at that photo. There will be a couple of photos of me in the locker room staring at that photo, either talking to myself or listening to music, and it works. And I still use that as, like, not motivation, but like a form of, I'd say motivation, but more of a form to activate discipline. To be able to think, all right, fuck everything. I'm this horrible, shitty person, sure, but I'm also the best at being this horrible, shitty person. So you can go suck a big one. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
It sounds like you just have as most people would call it, this is what most people call it, a toxic relationship with yourself.
It's not healthy.
No, because that's what I do. I'll call myself names in my head and shit, and I'll just be upset with myself if I do something wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because I have high expectations for myself. I don't expect much in this world, but I expect certain things from myself because
Oh, yeah.
I can control that.
Yeah, I'm the same way, dude.
Yeah.
And back to the whole part of me being
A narcissist.
yeah,
narcissistic.
I'm such a narcissist. No, back to me getting to. I notice how I have to get back to what I want to say because I care about myself more than Garrett, and I'm a narcissist. I'm this horrible human. Fuck everybody else. Bobby, you're less than me. Not because you're you, just because you're white. Yeah, got him, good boy. No, but no. Back to that whole point, where I feel like I wasn't the nicest person, and I still don't think I'm the nicest person, but I'm a lot more joyful, energetic. I'm a lot more okay with just talking to random people. Dude, you can ask my friends. If I'm in the right mood, I can start a conversation with literally anybody. There's been times where we're just walking around, whether it's the mall, and I'm like, hey, yo, what's up, person? How's your day been? And my friends just look at me like I'm crazy. I'm just like, here's my thought on it. If, say, you're having a horrible day,
Okay.
right? It's just not going. You're sitting there on a bench, and you're just like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And you're seriously bummed out and sad. Some would even say depressed. And you heard some dumbass make himself look stupid, and it's funny. Or you heard him genuinely ask, man, how's your day been? It's a win-win. If I look like a dumbass, somebody else gets joy out of my stupidity. If I ask you, hey, how's your day been, man? And some people have told me, they're like, I'm having a horrible day, man, but I appreciate you asking. I'm like, good. I hope your day gets better, man.
I've seen
That's worth it.
Just, I wish I could do that. It's just people I've seen and I've experienced. Dude, I've walked in North Carolina, bro, the East Coast, dog. There's still people that exist today who will yell at me and scream at me and, like an old man, white man, scream the hard R at me, dog. And so, maybe.
It's not that he said that. It's the story that he told me about this that he can't tell on the podcast because the words and language is fucking priceless. Oh my God.
I did his accent. I tried it my best.
It was that classic Southern white guy accent.
I was, but I'm actually, my friend's game he made.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I'm the voice actor for the country old man that's in the game, but I'm actually he's the.
Of course you are.
He's the teller, but now I'm just a motel guy.
Hell yeah!
You can see me in his game at the motel.
Does he make you?
Yeah, it's my figure.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to our buddy Bill. He's got a video game coming out, which we're probably gonna post. It might be. I never told any of you guys this, but I want to do a live stream of us playing it and our honest review. I think that'd be really cool. The few people that do watch us get to see this video game. I think it's only gonna be $5 on Steam.
$5-10. Good
Very
2-hour
cheap.
gameplay.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Not to disturb you, but the name of the game is called Night of Disturbance.
It's a good name.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a good game. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of people in my Discord to play it and just genuinely let our buddy Bill know how he did because he clearly put a lot of time into this.
Yeah, we should give him. If you want to follow him, his TikTok, because I only know his TikTok for his.
I know his Instagram.
Oh, okay. You give. It's Weise Panza. It's German.
Fucking Bill, man. All this German shit. I don't understand. Here, let me go to the. You posted something on your fucking Instagram. Here, it's BDR Productions Gaming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So he's got 2 little trailers out. I'll probably link it.
Yeah.
When I post it, unless I forget. But yeah, here's another post of his actual Instagram of the idea. You don't have to zoom in.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll post it. Oh God, there's a video of him talking.
Oh shoot, we should tell him where it's at. It's on Steam. There we go.
Steam. $5 to $10 on Steam. Once you guys see us play it, and it's only 2 hours. I don't know how much we want to spoil. It's a great game, man. We already know it. We already know it's going to be a great game. We trust Bill.
I've actually play tested it. It's a story based game, so you go around, find clues. It tells about the story of what's happening to the character, what's going on in the world, and you just go through the campaign and finish it.
It is a horror game.
Yes,
and
sir.
for your guys' entertainment, there's one thing you should know about me.
I scream like a bitch.
That, and I'm a pussy. I do
You
not
actually
like
scream
horror
like a bitch
stuff.
too?
I do.
Dude, when I'm watching horror movies, shout out my boy Melvin. He would always watch horror movies as with me as a younger. We'd sit up. Did you see that chair up in my living room? Kind of like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'd sit in that chair, both of us, and I literally go like, sorry.
You need to have a seizure, dude.
Yeah,
Calm
my
down.
bad, my bad. My bad.
Yep. Making a freaking mess, Garrett. I like the shirt, by the way. Listen, you see that shirt, guys?
You see what I
Go
just did
Bucks.
there? Ohio State. I just swept the table like they swept the enemy team.
Yeah,
this
just like we
weekend.
sweep Michigan's bum ass every year. Definitely didn't lose last year. I was just love how you wearing a Michigan colored do rag with an Ohio State colored Ohio State shirt, colored Ohio State pants.
Yes, sir.
What were we talking about? The game, but we were on toxic relationship with ourselves.
Yeah.
So, for me, since I've gone through that, and since I think of myself like that, there's a lot of thought in my head where it's, first of all, what is happiness? And the idea of it, I keep thinking, I don't deserve it. I haven't earned it, if that makes sense.
Because I don't know if you check social media, but I talked about my post a year ago what I said I was gonna do in the next year overall, and I was just talking about like what I did. But I talk about happiness, and there's this guy. His name's Charlie Day, and he changed my whole view on what happiness is and all this shit.
Go tell
But
us.
Charlie Day is he's an American actor, and he runs a show with his friends called "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia." It's a
Oh, I've
hit-
heard of it.
It's a hit comedy.
obviously.
And he goes to his old college graduate to give a speech because he's successful. So they want someone successful. And he says to, don't work to be happy, work to be great. And then he goes into detail saying that happiness is just a feeling. You feel sad. You want to be sad all the time? No. You need the work to be great, and the happiness and all the other emotions will come with it. And then eventually, once you achieve what you consider to be your great work or whatever it is you decide, the happiness and everything that you wanted will come along with it. And that's
Yeah.
what he's learned. And that really changed my whole view on basically fuck happiness will come with it. But that's just my thought with it.
Get success first. Happiness will come with success.
Yeah, it's like
It's a
girls.
great. I like that. Yeah, I feel like I haven't done everything I said, and I am saying what I will do in the world of mixed martial arts. Haven't done that yet. I haven't achieved anything spectacular. I haven't passed all my genes or anything. Like, I have no reason to feel like I should be happy. And when I do, when I fully achieved or worked my ass off to the point where I can sit down at night and go, you may not have fully gotten it, but damn it, it's not because of lack of effort. It's just the cards didn't fall the way they should have.
Yeah.
Then I can kick my feet up and work on other things and be happy with my life. But in order to sacrifice, or in order to get there, you have to sacrifice. And I feel like what I'm going to have to sacrifice is that feeling in a way when I'm 40, 50, 60 years old.
So my question for you is, if you say you feel like you don't deserve it, but the things that, like, you were comparing, like, you haven't had a child, all these things, like how you were just going on, like, you haven't done anything to deserve to be
I
happy
don't
yet.
think I'll ever have a kid.
But I thought you said like reproduce and make a child.
Yeah,
like
I'm using examples,
Yeah.
but no, I don't. I
But-
think fighting's gonna fuck me over on that.
you think that it's gonna do something down there?
No,
No.
I just think, and I'm sorry, I feel like I talk too much in comparison. I talked about this. Yeah, we're gonna have an episode where just Garrett, and I'm every time I talk, Bobby's gonna shoot me with a fucking airsoft gun or a water gun, like I'm a cat with a
Batty.
spray bottle. Ethan, shut the fuck up. But no, I feel like in order to get where I need to be, I am gonna have to sacrifice a lot of time, right? And part of the not having kids thing, it's like if I do everything right and I don't get distracted with all the distractions, whether it's girls, money, fame, whatever it is, maybe dabble in the money, maybe dabble in the fame. Probably don't dabble in the women because you don't want to fuck around with a bunch of girls. That's dumb, dude. It's just gonna. It never goes well,
dude.
It always catches up to you, is what I've seen.
You're a virgin, right?
No comment.
Oh,
for legal reasons, I can't give out that information.
Oh, well, I'm a virgin. Dude, it's going to be crazy. My first girl is probably going to not be a
Fuck
virgin.
you, Bailey. We nailed that handshake, too. Yeah.
But, so, shoot, we were talking. Dang. I remember the last time we were talking about is I asked you that, and then you said you felt like you were talking too much, but I wanted to go somewhere, but I lost my train of thought.
All right, I'll continue. But, yeah, I feel like all the time I have to allocate to fighting and every other side project that I'm going to do, like this podcast. Did I say you were allowed to give me... Oh, it wasn't even me.
Probably my phone.
Jesus Christ, Garrett. But, no, in order to do all these things, like the TV show that I'm going to release, I don't know when it's coming out. I have all these scenes written and rewritten, and I don't know. I think at some point it'll get made, whether it's next year or the following year. Hopefully, by next December, the first season will be out, if we're lucky. But these things take a long time to do. So, but doing all these side projects and slowly building that legacy of who I was in the earth, on this planet, this spinning rock that's going around a fucking piece of lava. You know, I don't see at what point I'm going to be a fucking probably 35, 40 years old fighting in MMA. Or when I'm done, hopefully by 35 I've accomplished what I need to do and I can just... Good, man. Who the fuck wants a brain-damaged imbecile that fought for 15, 20 years and now is fucking 30, 40 years old? So, nobody wants that, so I'm going to be fucking stuck due to that point.
I was just going to ask, because you gave examples. So, like, once you reach this 35, 40... will there just not be nothing else once you accomplish your goals? Would you not want more?
That's what I'm afraid of.
That's what's about this. That's so. I'm glad. Okay, so you know where I'm going with this. So when will like
that? What's next?
Yeah. When will you be able to say that you deserve it and you've done enough? What is enough to be like considered to deserve until want to just like you deserve to feel happy, like not all the time or like here and there. Just when do you get that worth? When's it enough? Like to reach it? When's the marker?
I don't know, because I wonder with MMA, at what point can I say I'm satisfied with that? But is that enough satisfaction in just that field? If I get one more damn text message, I'm going to shoot somebody.
Ethan, it's not you. I'm the popular one. You're the asshole.
You're right. I'm a prick. Here, hold on. Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fuck you. We nailed the handshake.
Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey. What the fuck? Everyone's dogging on us. It probably wasn't even Bailey that really said it. It was probably everybody else that was watching it. And Bailey just happened to tell us. But, what were we talking about? Yeah, and just that level of success. I don't know if that'll be enough. And I'm afraid of that. And I am never a religious person. Or I'm going to say I never am. I don't know what I believe. Because clearly I don't believe the Bible is all true. Because... one, the translations over all these years, over the different languages, tons of shit have been lost and rewritten and all that. And on top of it, these are stories that men wrote. And this wasn't God's writing himself. Unless the 10 Commandments, then I guess basically, yeah, those are just don't be a prick, basically. They're all written by people who are not malevolent gods. Is that the right word? I don't know. Probably is. So are you going to take the words of a disciple? He was friends with a guy who supposedly was the son of God? That doesn't make sense to me. Why would you take that word? Why wouldn't you go out of your way, which is something I'm going to do hopefully when I'm retired, to look for what the fuck happens when we die? And look at all religions and take a deep look and be like, what the fuck is going on here?
It's for me with Christianity, like just the God with Christianity. I would be considered more agnostic, which isn't that like the... You
don't believe a major religion, but you believe there's something.
Yeah,
probably the same for me.
But the one with Christianity that I have is I just morally can't agree with some of the things stories I've heard I just can't more.
Like what?
So if I don't know the exact name is John Lester. It's something. It's Mo. It's something. Just the name, but the story I do know. So whoever this person is, he had a son, okay? And God asked him to kill his son for him. Yes, God told him. He said,
Not cool, bro.
Yeah, he's Abraham. Okay, so it's Abraham. Hey, Bobby with the information.
Why the fuck does Bobby know everything? He's not like... Maybe people at home think, oh, he's like on a computer, he's Googling all this. Motherfucker's sitting in a chair half asleep after not being fully sober.
Has a blanket,
Yeah.
has a headrest,
Yeah.
recline.
He's chilling. And he's just... Abraham, that's the one, Ethan. Don't be stupid. Next question.
But
back to sleep.
Abraham, God asked Abraham to kill his son, and Abraham was about to do it, but then God told him to stop. And you know why he told him to stop, right?
Why?
Because he just wanted to see if Abraham still feared God, if man still feared him, and that's fucked up, in my opinion.
And my reason for not believing the Bible, because what if, right? I know a couple people that'd be down to do this, people who are heavily Christian or heavily of certain religions. I would love to have them on the podcast, upgrade our set a little bit, just to talk about what they believe and why they believe it, and not go after their beliefs, but challenge them on why they think that. Why do they have faith in that? But with that, I feel like, how do we know this just isn't some crazy guy that thought he was talking to God, but in reality was schizophrenic?
Or took fucking shrooms. Like, you know what I mean?
Or like a heavy psychedelic and thought he was talking to God and almost killed his kid, and then wrote about it, and then someone was like, "Oh, we should put this in a book."
Do you know about DMT?
I do know of DMT. I've never done it.
You know, it's like in your like once you die, it's what's released. Like,
yeah, it's like people with near-death experiences will report seeing God and stuff like that, and then the other side of the community is, oh, he was tripping, because that's what the body does.
Yeah. But the thing about DMT and like these type of experience, the one thing that gets me with it is like that makes me think there's something. That makes me think there's something out there. Is a lot of the people have the same type of trips. They have 3 different types. They say they see elves, they see a purple lady, or something else. But it's usually those three, and that's what makes me think there's some type. Was that you?
No.
What did I tell you?
I'm not popular, man.
It's probably my grandma texting me.
I could die tomorrow, and I think maybe 3 or 4 people would text me and be like, "Hey, you alright?" That's all they'd say.
You know, I text you if you died.
Yeah.
What would I text you?
You'd be like, "Man, dying's for bitches."
I say personally wouldn't be me.
Personally, wouldn't be me. I'm not that kind of a bitch, Ethan.
How do you die? By slipping in the bathtub?
Yeah, bro. How about you get good at life? How about that? How about you stop sucking? How about that, Ethan? And to that, I would haunt you.
Oh, God. You'd be a terrible ghost. I'd be fucking pissing. You'd push toilet seat down as I'm pissing.
Dude, I would hide one of your shoes. Freaking, what's his face? Joey Diaz style. And just hide it, and you never find it. So your favorite pair of shoes you can never wear because you only have one shoe.
I'd be so mad if you did that to my Crocs. Because I rock the Crocs.
I would burn those. Yeah. Yeah, we're not okay with Crocs. And if you wear Crocs, you suck.
If you like Prime Ice Pop flavor,
don't you suck. Fucking do. Damn it. That's not okay, man. We can't.
No, on a real note, though, I'm actually impressed with the orange. Like, I actually am.
Dude, blue's the best, in my opinion. Blue and this Meta Moon might be the best now.
On a real note, Logan Paul, KSI, when you see these videos and how many times we shouted out Prime, we deserve a check.
We deserve a check.
$10 on free Prime, don't matter.
Dude, just send us Meta Moon. That's all we want. I just want to try it.
You guys don't understand how hard this man has been trying to get some Meta Moon.
Every single time we've recorded, I've gone, yo, let's go to the fucking Kroger's. Let's go to Walmart. By the way, on the off chance that Logan Paul ever fucking watches this shit, how in the hell do you release Prime and not have it come to your home state? How? It's your home state. And, oh, I'm from Cleveland. I don't give a fuck. Send it to Columbus.
Bro.
We're the better ones. This is the capital of the state. We deserve the new Prime.
Columbus ain't that pretty. There's some nice things to see, but it ain't that pretty.
It's like a... Never mind, I can't say that.
Nah, bro, I'd get shot in Columbus.
You get shot?
I'm too friendly. I'd get shot. I almost got a shot, so...
Damn.
Yeah, we were me and my buddy. Oh God, I'm gonna tell you about my one time being to the club. There's this club in Columbus called Bullwinkle's.
Mm-hmm.
The worst fucking experience of my goddamn life. I go in there, dude. Smells like fish, rotten fish. Okay, everywhere. I
Like a
can't
girl
drink.
never showered?
Yeah, I can't drink because I'm under 21. I can't get. I don't have any friends that can get me the juice. So I'm there just smelling this shit. Everyone's everywhere.
Why are you there to begin with?
Because it was one of my friend's birthdays.
Okay.
So we went to go and hang out with her. But it just was not my scene. We go there for 5 minutes, me and my ex roommate, and
Fuck that dude, by the way.
yeah, nah, he's a bitch. But
He's a bitch. Skylar's cool. Shout out to Skylar, man.
dude, he actually
He's got 2
He went-
shout outs now.
he went to South Carolina. No,
Is he?
This is his third one or fourth one. I shouted him out the first 3. I'm pretty sure.
Man, that man's famous now for
He's
the
like
Livin Fast
Jackson.
podcast.
Those two.
Dude, they are the myths, the legends
Does that mean?
of this podcast. We might have to have both of them
Yeah, I was
on.
about to say a Jackson Skylar episode.
Yeah, just them two, because they've never met, so that clearly is great
Does Jackson
chemistry.
play Magic?
I tried teaching him, but he doesn't give a fuck. He's not a good nerd.
I was gonna say, dude, we could just be playing Magic and having a podcast, dude.
We could. That's a great idea. If we ever get Post Malone on the podcast at some point, we're doing that.
Dude,
I love Post
I
Malone.
can't play Post Malone.
Don't worry
yet.
about him. He's in the hospital right now.
What happened?
So I think Oregon he was performing. I don't know. I can't remember the exact state. But he went to go perform, and he said, I woke up at 4 p.m. today, which, by the way, not healthy. Anyway, he woke up. He always wakes up that late, too. He wakes up, and he says he's got this severe pain, and the pain was so bad he had to go to the hospital. He said he could barely breathe.
Oh shit,
I don't think he's going to die, but
that's tough. Posts get better, but I was
yeah,
gonna say,
hopefully Post gets better.
you guys, you understand why I text you guys when I text you guys, like early in the morning, like 9 a.m., 8 a.m.
Mhm.
You know I'm still up, right? I haven't gone to bed. I usually go to bed around 9 and wake up at. Like today, I went to bed at 9 and woke up at.
You're
2.
not okay either. That's not good, man.
Listen, I'm a factory pizza delivery.
Yeah, I wake
Dude,
up at like 10, and I'm like, fuck.
I worked at 9 hours yesterday, from 5 to 2 a.m.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm just up.
I'm up. I'm living.
I made $30 an
Fast.
hour though.
There you go.
Y'all thinking about making some money in pizza delivery? Just get a good institution with great management.
Yeah, not that shitty ass. Am I allowed to say that?
Nah, because I actually like their pizza. I would love
Who?
I would love a Domino's sponsorship. Dude, you're telling me Krinos is better?
I'd rather eat Little Caesars.
If I had water in my mouth, spit out. If I
You
had
got water
something-
right there. Go ahead, do it. Right now. You fucking won't. Yeah. Ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do. He's getting the fucking napkins ready. You gonna spit it at me? Oh no. What was the point of that? It wasn't on camera. It looks stupid now. Then you just made a puddle. What the fuck, Garrett?
That would seem cooler in my head, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Garrett's.
here's the moment of truth.
It's crazy.
Is this gonna be the first one I make?
Oh, that's a good question. You tried to bank it. And let me tell you something. You fucking failed. Bro, hold on. Let me check if I won fantasy. Dude, my fucking fantasy teams have been not doing so great here recently. And they won last week. And I'm hoping we fucking won this week. Damn right we did. Give me some dap.
My hands are wet. So
Again, Bailey, fuck you. We did it first try. We're like that. Yeah, dude. There's so many weird things in this world. And I'm so tired right now.
Me too. So on the next weird things we'll talk about in the next episode,
Ooh.
we're gonna bring up about
Perfect segue.
Alabama Hot Pockets.
What the fuck?
All right, this was Ethan. This was Garrett.
No. We fucked that up again.
So, what is the move for like how we're gonna end this? We have the start clap clap.
Oh, no. I'm Ethan. Tune back in the next episode, and he will still be
Black, and that's a fact. Peace, y'all.
Take care.
On a real note, you know what we should do if we take